Well, howdy there, partner. You're watching Team Trebus, and this is episode 1 of the Loadout Lowdown. In this show, we're going to be looking at 3 weapons in the game Team Fortress 2. Today we're looking at the Tomislav, the Sandvich, and the Killing Gloves of Boxing. I'm going to give you the lowdown on these weapons, let you know of the good, the bad, and the ugly. So why don't we go ahead and get started, y'all? Yeehaw! Alright, well enough with that Texas accent. I live in Texas, I get plenty of that as it is. So first weapon up is the Tomislav, which has a 40% faster spin-up speed. Silent killer, which means there's actually no barrel spinning to this, so there's no barrel spin-up noise, which is nice. And then the downside is the 20% slower firing speed, which actually reduces damage but conserves ammo. Now, for the most part, this is going to play a lot like a regular minigun or any of the other miniguns, where the style you should probably be going for is to always be in a secure location, having good angles on people, generally the higher the better, and you want to always have something to shield yourself from. You can see I'm using this big fence area right here and just poking my head out just enough so that I can shoot stuff that's close enough to be worthwhile to shoot, and then I can duck behind if there's any snipers, anybody coming at me, and there's really no good angle people can get at to actually kill me. Now the main advantage of the Tomislav is definitely going to be that there's no barrel spinning sound, so it allows you to, if you can get some kind of flank or sneak up on a single person or a group of people, you can really do a lot of damage without them knowing, especially if they're way too distracted by a cart. You can just rack up the kills. But even against something like a scout, you know, you can stay spinned up, he's not going to know you're there and he'll run right into you. Works on scouts, works on every class. Here you see me, a demo man doesn't know I'm there, so I get some free shots on him. And it's a nice little perk that you don't always have to be trying to get it. Sometimes you just get lucky and they don't know you're there. You'll still be really successful with an Uber charge, however, just taking longer to kill things, people have more time to scatter, to run away, and so generally you're just going to be slightly less effective with your Ubers. Of course, on payload maps, you're still going to be the bread and butter of your cart pushing team on the bullet train. I call it bullet train when you get some heavies on the train. You constantly shoot, never actually let go of the left click button. There's no reason to if you're on the top or sides of the cart. You're just constantly getting ammo back. So start up that bullet train and ride it all the way to Crazy Town. Like that, you see you can get some spy kills just randomly, just by shooting a lot. And as a heavy, you're always going to be vulnerable to spies and snipers. I mean, if there's a guy on the other team who wants to take you out, he, I guess, has a grudge with you, and he wants to go spy and take you out, there's really not a whole lot you can do about it. I mean, you have to be facing the targets that you're shooting. At the very best, you can just check your back as often as possible, but if there's something right in front of you, you gotta kill. Well, you gotta kill it, and there's not a whole lot you can do after that. Then again, you know, maybe that's what happens when you're dominating half of their team. And if this ever happens to you, well, there's always Call of Duty 17 or whatever. For snipers, you should really just get out of their line of sight and just don't deal with them, but if they're right on you, you can do this duck and then go up and duck and stand up thing, and that might then make them miss their headshot. Next up in the loadout is the Sandvich for the heavy, which replaces the shotgun, and it's essentially a healing item, so it's very useful if there's no medics on your team, or maybe just a bad medic, or maybe a medic that won't heal anybody but the person they're pocketing. So it's really useful to have around. Here's how it works. It takes 4 seconds to eat, and at the end of that 4 seconds you're returned to 300 health. Now, while you're eating it, you can't move, and your heavy makes really loud om nom nom sounds, so anyone around you will know that you're eating a sandwich. You heal really quickly with it though, so even if someone is actually shooting at you from some kind of distance, you can still way out heal what they're trying to hit you with and come away with still a lot of HP after eating your delicious sandwich. Still though, you're very vulnerable while eating it, so at the very least get out of the way of snipers, put your back against a wall for those 4 seconds, and that'll at least make you as protected as you can be. And you can pan the camera around to get a nice perspective on the battlefield from that. You can even look around corners while you're doing it. But no matter how safe you think you are, this is always going to happen to you once. So be prepared for spies to continue to be your absolute nemesis. Eating your sandwich in the middle of a battle makes you feel awesome, but it also can make you feel dead, so probably don't do that. Lucky for your medic, if you are a heavy with a sandwich, you're not the only one that can do healing. If you see your medic is taking damage, you can actually toss your sandwich at them. Just right click or do your secondary fire with your sandwich. You can toss your sandwich to your medic, heal them up. It's really important to always watch your medic's health though, in case it's low, because you need to get them that sandwich ASAP or you're gonna have a bad time. If you can heal your medic though, he is gonna love you forever, and you two can make sweet, sweet heavy medic babies together all night long. Last up are the killing gloves of boxing. These give you 100% critical hits for 5 seconds after you get a kill with them. Now obviously they're very situational, and most of the time if you get those crits, you'll kind of run around trying to find anything to shoot at, because most of the situations where you can melee someone, there's not anybody else really around. They can be used as a dead ringer checker though, so if you melee a spy and you don't get the crit streak from it, and you can see I should have gotten crits there, well then you know the spy isn't dead. Really though, like any melee weapon for the heavy, you're not going to find a whole lot of use for it, although every once in a while when you kill someone, you turn into a cactus. What's up with that? Anyways, that will be it for Loadout Lowdown Episode 1. I'll leave you guys with a nice little kill streak here, playing King of the Hill. If you want to see more of this, please thumbs up this video and subscribe if you haven't already. I'm going to be doing more TF2 videos in the future. So thank you guys for watching, and leave me a comment in the descriptions letting me know of any kind of loadout you would like me to try. I'd be happy to try it out. Thanks for watching guys, and GG.